How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another episode of Historic Brawl. Today we are playing a new commander from Alchemy. His name escapes me, but we'll figure it out in a moment. He is a assistant to a Stitcher. You see him right there? He's a little bit of a homunculus. You can tell from the big one eye thing. Magic likes making homunculi look like that. And he's kind of cool. His name is Olgar, devoted assistant. What I like about him most is that he's a bit of a build-around. So at the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top two cards of your library. You may put one of them into your graveyard. Whenever a creature is put into your graveyard or hand, it perpetually gains when this creature leaves your graveyard. Create a 2/2 tapped zombie token. So not only do you have to get creatures in your graveyard, you have to get them to leave your graveyard. You need to do all of that in mono blue, which I'm not gonna lie, is kind of difficult. But we found ways. So if we had access to black, we could just reanimate the creatures, and that would be an easy and efficient solution to our problems. Unfortunately, we don't have access to that. So we do the next best thing, which is exiling creatures from graveyards, or eternalizing, or escaping, or just flat out creatures that return themselves. Because there are a few in blue that do that. There are also a few blue zombies, which are called scabs in Magic, and sometimes an additional cost to cost them is to exile creatures from your graveyard. So our opponent's thinking over their life choices because we're a blue player with untapped mana, which, yeah, I'd think over my life choices too. I think like Overcharged Amalgam go way up in value because of Olgar, because Exploit is an easy way to get things in the graveyard, and we get the effect of the Exploit, and when we exile it from the graveyard, we also get the 2/2 zombie. So added value wherever you can find it. Dollhouse of Horrors is also a way to get out of the graveyard. It's a bit like Godfarer's Gift. We're running both. Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna mission briefing. I kind of want torrential, so we're gonna seek the truth. I did it wrong. I forgot. That doesn't let you cast things at instant speed. So this is where our opponent plays their Planeswalker commander, and then our day gets progressively worse. Or they play something. Goldspan. Goldspan is another thing that makes your day get progressively worse. I want both of these cards, to be honest, but I'll take River's Rebuke because I kind of need to take one of them. Yes, I think we just exile this. Make a 2/2 zombie, make a 1/1. Pass the turn. Counter whatever nonsense decides coming our way. Ah, well, that doesn't. So if they were playing a creature, we wouldn't be able to counter it. But that's no creature. Goodbye, tap zombie. So there's an argument to do this overcharged amalgam itself. Yes, I think we're actually just gonna go for blocking damage here. Take action. Into the yard you go. So the wizard goes to the graveyard. So we could do this. How much do you cost? Do you cost 2? Yeah. Choose 2. I'll take that and that. Then I'll take that. Decline the exploit. Swing in for 2. So our deck is working.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual.
We're unfortunately going to have to River's Rebuke our hand away. Oh my god. Yes, Spark Double, you can go to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll take the Archmage. We're still dead because of Goldspan Dragon. It has haste. But that's kind of our fault, really. If we had River's Rebuke to turn earlier, we would have been okay. Well, we probably wouldn't have been, but we would have been in the game longer. So even though we lost this first game, you gotta see what our deck's trying to do. And that's it. We're trying to get our commander on the board. Then, with our commander on board, toss things from our hand and library into the graveyard. And then use things like Dollhouse and Godfarrow's Gift to get those creatures back out of our graveyard to get a 2/2 zombie out of the deal. Now you may be wondering why we're putting in so much work for a 2/2 zombie. And I don't have an answer to that. I kind of do. Olvar's cool. I kind of want to see him do things. His abilities are weird enough to be interesting. And even though he's not the most, I don't think he has the most power behind him, he's cool enough that I think he merits a little bit of work to see if we can make him work. Rustin. I love Rustin. You got a bug? Yeah, you got me. I'm not gonna... So that'll go to the graveyard. I kinda need the dollhouse. I don't really need the dollhouse. But I kinda want the dollhouse. So I wonder if I should be running more River Rebuke like effects. I know there aren't too many on Arena, just like mass bounce, but there are some. I think the 4-mana island based one made its way onto Arena at some point in like a historic anthology or something. And I know that there are surrogates for it, like back in old Ixalan Standard, River's Rebuke was alongside the sleep spell, which is only basically like tap it down and doesn't untap during the next turn. But still, that's okay value. Centaur go by. Okay. We're gonna pass. And the reason for that is we're gonna exploit an amalgam. Weird how much that didn't happen. So exploit doesn't actually work with Olgar, but yeah, we don't care too much. No blocks. So it's lucky that we're getting lands, because we kind of need them. But yeah, and then I'll leave up Archmage's Charm. Are they gonna do it first main again? I'd love to see them try. So we can Dollhouse activate next turn? That's kinda cool. Hmm. Where did that come from? Oh, from the sack for Artisan. Our old rustin stank opponent is thinking. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of want to keep Soul Guide Lantern, but it's going to the yard. um. So I think Poppet Stitcher bites the block here, because we can just God Pharaoh's Gift it next turn. Ren 7, Haunted. That not good.
Never be unleashed on another forest. Power grows with tender care.
So we have 3 or more. We might just block with our commander. Ooze. Yeah, adios, little commander boy. Your devotion will not be misplaced. Yeah, we're gonna transform it. So we play that. It's kind of a non-bow with no attack. Our work 13, 15, 18 mana worth of investment has delivered us 5 3/3s. I get the sinking suspicion that perhaps our opponent is playing a more efficient build than us. Man, they love their Gitrog monster, huh? Why would they discard Dig Up?
We can foster much growth here.
I guess they were relying on Renin 7 to get them. No blocks. 10 to the face. Yeah. Okay. So we have our Papa Stitcher back. We have 7 mana to play with. We don't have any creatures in the yard at the moment. So we could go Olvar Bird. over our bird. Yeah, so our problem this time around is that we didn't have enough discard to get creatures in our yard. This is why I think that our buddy Olgar might be better in the 99 than as an actual commander, because the problem with him being the commander is that you're restricted to mono blue, and mono blue is not, it doesn't have the best package to benefit off of this ability. Like if we were playing a Sultai list, we could stick fingers 5 creatures into the yard last turn, and that would have put these back online, and it would have given us like a decent enough shout to win. But we're dead here. So I mean, we should be. If our opponent doesn't attack all out, we're not dead. But they should attack all out, because that's game, I think. But I guess they're just gonna make some oozes. Okay. Have you heard this one before, opponent? Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you fight down, because I can just do this. Creature. Wonder. So that's a good card to discard. Can I find a way to do that?
And perhaps we can avoid violence.
So the blob comes back.
From root to canopy, the trees are mighty.
So if I can get one more creature in the yard, the blob doesn't save the day. I don't think I can actually transform this anymore. She's a bit scuffed, but... discard them all. Decline. I found a way to discard it. What? No. Well, this makes things harder. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, Instant. So we want a creature to die so that we can draw a card and then discard a card. Then we discard our Stitchwing Scab to discard 2 other creatures.
Every seed contains great potential.
Come on, attack me. Just attack me. Yeah, I'll put the clock in the yard, right? Any creature on the battlefield. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. So I want one of those. Come on, opponent. I know you're a conservative attacker. I know you can attack me in a way that doesn't kill me. Well, this is bad. Okay. I want that. Take action. So close.
We will help you find safe ground.
You're just gonna kill me after all of this. Was it really worth it? Okay. I will block like this. Yeah. I will discard Wonder. I think we've achieved good game. Wonder. What a wonderful card. Whew. That's why you don't play with your food. Well, those were 2 games. We gotta see the power of the deck. Wonder's a really cool card to have in it. But we also have a lot of other fun things. Like, I really like the Dollhouse of Horror, Godfarrow's Gift type of reanimation shell. It's really fun, and you can slot it into pretty much any deck because the 2 cards are colorless. The problem is always getting things in the yard to actually bring back, which As we saw here, it can be a problem. But either way, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode of tomorrow is Resident Evil, so I'll see you in Resident Evil. Bye for now.